Hey, what it do, baby boo? This is just going to be a video on explaining from a challenger's perspective why I think most people don't climb. I made this video about 2 months ago, but I had to take it down for a certain reason. The real reason why most people don't climb, if we're being completely honest, is because the majority of people who play League of Legends fucking are terrible at the game. Now, with that being said, it's okay to be bad at a game. It's expected, especially for new people. Like, if you jump into the game, obviously you're going to be shit. That's just the process of anything that you're learning that's new to you. Like, you can't jump into something new and expect to be amazing at it. Like, and you can't expect every part of your journey, your learning process, to be, oh, it's all fucking rainbows and unicorns and blah 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 and everything's perfect. I've never had a bad moment. I've never been angry. I've never had a trial ever in my life. You can't expect that. You have to expect that there's going to be some mistakes and shit. But. There's a disclaimer in this, and the disclaimer is that the most people aren't willing to go through the process that it takes to get better. You're not fucking willing to do it. And you're full of shit. If we're being completely honest, the majority of people in the world are full of shit. Especially in League of Legends. Because League of Legends are a bunch of community, and I've seen this a billion times where, like, some of my mates or my coaching clients, they'll make a mistake, and then the result is bad, and then they literally look for they blame their team. And I'm not even saying that. This is a general reoccurring theme, and you would think that you would stop and fucking take a step back and just be like, boom, like, what can I do to improve? Because how many fucking times do I have to say the same thing over and over again until it clicks in your head that the only way to get better at League of Legends is to improve at the game. To improve at the game, you can't fucking improve if you're focusing on all this shit, like on other people. Things that are out of your control. You're focusing on things that are out of your control. Instead, you should be focusing on yourself and what you need to do to get better. See, but I'm saying that, and I understand the value that there is in what I just said. I understand how deep that concept goes of not putting your emotions and your efforts, which are limited, into things that you don't control. I understand the value in saying that. I understand the value that there is when I say the only way to get better at League of Legends is to improve yourself. But you don't fucking understand it because you haven't got the results, because you haven't been through the journey. We're operating from completely different levels right now. Completely different paradigms. Low elo, they come from this paradigm of feeders, AFKs, and trolls. My team sucks. Which lane do I main? Like fucking jungle, or let's keep switching roles and let's keep trying to find the secret sauce. Quick guides, they always, like, the low elo people always focus on these quick, superficial surface layer guides that don't mean, like, they mean like piss all kind of thing. Like, they don't go deep. They don't dive deep into the concepts. For example, CSing. You know how critical and how important and how valuable that aspect is of the game? Now, let me ask you a question. How many of you have actually taken the time out to 5 or 6 games focus solely on CSing? Solely! And I mean this, you go into the fucking game, okay, and you say, boom, this game I'm going to work just on CSing. Even if my roaming shit, even if everything else is shit, I'm going to focus just on CSing and bring that skill up. How many of you have actually done that? How many? I've done it. I've done it a billion times. But how many? But maybe that's why I'm challenger, and maybe you're fucking low elo, and you're looking for secret sauce. You're looking for things that are outside of the fundamentals, but the fundamentals are what get you the furthest. If you're gonna put all your efforts on something, you put your efforts on the fundamentals: warding, roaming, CSing, trading, matchups, objective control, blah blah blah. I'm gonna say all this fucking shit, which are so freaking important to you becoming a better player, but you're just gonna skip past this and you're gonna be like, nah, let's watch another fucking 5-minute guide. And that's the real reason why most people don't climb, because they skip past the fundamentals and because they're shit. They skip past the fundamentals, they think, nah, it can't be that. It can't be CSing, it can't be roaming, it can't be warding, it can't be objective control, it can't be team fighting. Couldn't be all those basics, which are so important. These are the foundation. It's like the basis of a house. But you're fucking focusing on what? Secret sauce? What are you focusing on? Focusing on feeders, AFKs, and trolls? And then your CS at 10 minutes is like 50, and then a bad fight happens, and then you're like, you're not as strong as you should be for that fight because you've got lower CS, and then you're like, oh no, we lost that fight because my support is dumb, blah blah blah. And then I'm like, oh, I'm sitting there and I'm seeing opportunities that you don't see, and I'm like, you could see the same opportunities as me if you just fucked up, if you just shut your stupid mouth for your whole life, if you just shut that stupid part of your brain up that blames everyone else, and if you actually focused on your gameplay. But then again, you're probably not. I'm being completely honest. The majority of you watching this, you're just not you're just not going to do it. The majority of the people in the world don't climb, they don't make lots of money, they don't have healthy bodies, all that shit, they don't. And that's why I don't focus on the ones that are full of shit. I don't focus on the people who are watching this and you're looking for reasons to climb. You know how much? I'm going to post a shit on LOL Reddit. I'm going to get so much hate, and I'm going to be like, I'm just going to look at all these people who are so toxic, and someone's going to judge what I'm saying right now as toxic, but I don't think it's toxic. It's just honesty. It's just blunt honesty. I'm going to look at all these people and they're like, oh yeah, feeders, AFKs, and trolls, I can't climb because of this. And then I'm just going to be like, you're so fucking stupid. You are so stupid. I'll print that shit right across my chest. I'll just be like, so fucking stupid. And then there are going to be some people who you listen to this type of message and you click. You're going to listen to this type of message and you're going to understand exactly what I said about how you specifically skip over the fundamentals. You haven't focused. You haven't got a coach. You haven't watched any Korean Challenger games and properly analyzed their gameplay. And now this message is going to click and you're going to be like, boom. And now you're going to start doing it. See, and I've already said that. I've already said it a billion fucking times. To increase your rank, you have to be a good player. The real reason why most people don't climb is because they're not good players. And they just... But how many times do I have to say that for you to click? Legit. How many messages... How many motivation to climb videos do I have to fucking make until you finally click? Until finally something clicks in your head. Holy shit. And then see, honestly, some people are going to come up to me and some people are going to say, oh, you're so negative and toxic. And I'll just be like, you're probably just soft. I'll be like, you probably just don't like honest truth. And that's fine if you don't like honest truth. But you shouldn't be watching my videos if you don't like honesty. If you don't like blunt honesty, you shouldn't be watching my videos. Because I probably told you to fuck off a billion times already. Because I don't want to associate myself with you. I don't want to associate myself with anyone who complains too much. I hate complaining. I hate complaining so much. The level of hate that I have for complaining is honestly retarded. Like, holy shit. You would think, you know, one of the biggest elements in League of Legends that stops people from climbing is complaining. It's one of the biggest. It's one of the things that most people do. They complain. Like I said, you know, they put their focus on everything else and they just really unconstructive or deconstructive, whatever the word is. It doesn't help at all. It's the opposite of pragmatic. I don't know what though. Is it depragmatic? I'm not sure. But the opposite of pragmatic. And to get better at League of Legends, there's a circle of things that you need to focus on. Complaining isn't in that circle, but for some reason, people put all their efforts on it. This is what you need to do to get better. Complaining's not like over here somewhere. And to get better, you need to focus on this circle, but people are putting all their efforts on this. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like, actually, what are you doing? Take some time to I'm gonna finish this here because I'm getting a bit too heated, but take some time to step back and as cheesy as it might sound, but I don't give a fuck if it sounds cheesy because it gets results, and that's the only thing that I care about, at least. Take some time to step back and be objective and stop being a little bitch. Honestly, stop being a little bitch and blaming everyone else and start taking some fucking responsibility for once. Holy shit. Please do it. Have a good day. I love you. Stay beautiful. Shana Ducks.